Hey, it's Brad from the Digital Plan. Excited to tell you about all of the things we have coming up for you this week. We've got a number of great trainings. Obviously, it is already Tuesday morning and a Labor Day weekend, and very um, exciting things we had already going on. It's amazing how often social media can totally fall apart on you. I tried to move the screen so I could read some of the updates for you, and unfortunately, the screen got a weird size and wouldn't slide over. So anyways, and we're doing it live. We've got a great week lined up for you coming back after the Labor Day break. Had some great folks on this morning talking about our first training and a big update, and why little things were a little quiet on our first week when we kind of opened up Slack is I welcomed a new human to the family, which is super exciting. This little guy has come in, and I'm now a papa. And so we were a little slow and had to reschedule some of the trainings. And just want to say thanks for all your patience, and really kind of engaging as a community and being patient on some of the support desk and stuff kind of coming in through that. So big thanks to all of you for being super awesome and being super patient. What we've got ahead this week, we just hosted a training this morning called Social Media TikTok. Really important event. So that was this one here, Social Media Event TikTok. We did it this morning already, but it'll be live in the on-demand later this afternoon with a great new resource and template on there. It's a planning document to help you build out a preemptive plan. Big problems that we see consistently in this space is that organizations put so much time and energy into really important events, whether you're a political campaign or a nonprofit, and we hope we get good images. We hope we tell the story. This is all about planning and making sure that you've got a plan in place to put together the narrative that you want to show and tell via social media to drive engagement and build the messaging that you need for whatever it is your organization is trying to do. It is a thing that no organization should be without. And if you're working in social media in any way, whether you're a contractor or working directly for an org, this is a thing that you should bring into your organization immediately. And then Thursday, we've got Email 101. So rescheduled from last week, we've moved Email 101 up to this week. This is a really foundational sort of training. If you are new to email, there are forever organizations popping up and subchapters of organizations popping up. And so this is a great one for you, or if you're working in an organization where you have someone who's transitioning to email or just kind of wants to understand kind of email campaigning a little better, the kind of fundamentals of how do you build an email list? How should you kind of start planning email? This is really the foundational piece there. And so we'll be doing that one on Thursday at noon Pacific, 3 Eastern. So that's kind of our standard Thursday slot. And then one of you want to let folks know about for next week, this is a free webinar, so you don't have to be a member of the community already to check this one out. This is a great one we're doing with Beth Becker. Social media for executive directors and managers. This one's really important in, if you're already working in the space, but you're kind of like, the folks I report to don't get it. This is where we're kind of letting you know a week ahead. This is the one that's really important to make sure you kind of get on your boss's calendar. And if you're working in some sort of leadership level, this is one for you. Beth has been a driving force in social media for about a decade now. And, and as I've been doing training in social media myself, part of the reason why we're partnering with Beth and Becker Digital Strategies is she really knows her stuff, right? And she's working with a lot of organizations on this. And so this one I highly recommend checking out. It's going to be a free one coming up next Thursday. Make sure you get on folks' radar. And then in our big resources stuff, we put out, I think about 10 days ago, our first ebook. It's a collaboration with Becker Digital Strategies and the political plan and the digital plan for politics. It is social media platforms for political campaigns. Just trying to help demystify and help folks build out the kind of strategy that you need to run, to use social media platforms really effectively, right? And so the design of this particular ebook is something that you can download, skim, share around with folks who kind of need it. So just check out thedigitalplan.com. It's right on the homepage, and it's listed here in the description of the video. So once again, just want to say thanks to everyone for being such an awesome community. We're continuing to build out new stuff for you. We've got some great new webinars coming up this month, including one on cohort tracking, and so we'll be doing that one later this month. And we've got we're actually doing that tomorrow also with Care2. So if you're on Care2's email list, hopefully you got an email about that. we'll be doing that with them. You can check it out there, and then we'll be doing it for members only later in the month, so you can really have that fine-grained Q&A. That's part of the big value that we're really trying to offer for members, a place to kind of have some strategic conversation in these live webinar trainings if you're a member. So thanks so much for being an awesome community, and we're going to keep building new ebooks and new trainings and putting out new webinars every month.